Hi, let's learn about clusters. You will find the clusters option in OMS. In Split, Route Settings, you have the option to view the cluster screen. Splitting and routing of orders allows the Increff OMS module to break up a single outward order into multiple suborders. These multiple suborders can be spread across various available warehouses in such a way that the delivery distance or the number of shipments is minimized. A cluster represents a group of locations, stores or warehouses, identified by a unique cluster name. These clusters are used to represent a group of locations that are located in the same area or vicinity. Select the client for which you want to view the already created clusters or you want to create a new cluster. The name represents the cluster name. For every client, a default cluster is created by the system itself. All warehouses or stores which are added for that particular client are a part of this default cluster. There can be two types of clusters. 1. Default. 2. Custom. Default cluster is the cluster created by the system by default. This includes all the warehouses or stores which are created for that particular client. Any other cluster created by the user is a custom cluster. A custom cluster may or may not have all the warehouses or stores which are created for the client. The status here can be enabled or disabled. Created clusters can be enabled, disabled at any time. Disabled clusters are ignored when performing minimized distance-based order splitting. To add a new cluster, click on Add Cluster. Download the template. In the template, cluster names need to be populated. The second row should to be erased and the cluster names can be populated from second row. The maximum limit of rows here is 1000. Enter the cluster name. Upload the file in the Choose File option. Click on Upload to submit the uploaded file. The new cluster by the name of Cluster 1 has been created. As this cluster was created by the user, the cluster type is custom. The user also has an option to disable the cluster by turning the toggle off. Click Yes to confirm disabling the cluster. To know more details about clusters, please refer to the document in video description.